In the last year, our electric power has gone off about 4 times, sometimes for extended hours. Mostly it was due to the weather or one time a car hitting a pole. But we have frequently been hearing in the news about the fragile state of the power grid infrastructure in the United States. I think we as Christians also have power grid infrastructure problems. What we're lacking is an up-to-date power grid infrastructure in our lives to be able to access the great power God has for us. Paul wrote in Ephesians 1:19 the following: "And what is the immeasurable greatness of his power toward us who believe, according to the mighty working of his strength." What then is the infrastructure that we're lacking? I'll give a few ideas that I have. Number 1, I think we have a lack of knowledge of the 385 times that power is mentioned in the Bible. And most of those times are related to God's power, Jesus' power, the power of the Holy Spirit, and lastly, the power God makes available to us as believers. Number 2, if we know about the many, many mentions of power, I think if you're like me, it's difficult to internalize and know how to access that great power that's available to us. How then do we bolster this power grid infrastructure in our lives? Again, I have a few ideas. Number 1, if you have a Bible computer app or program, just type in the word power and look up the almost innumerable references to God's power, and especially his power available to us who believe. Number 2, write down several of those verses and put them in your prayer list or journal. Number 3, meditate daily on those scriptures about power. Number 4, pray fervently that God shows you his great power available to you. Number 5, remember that God is ready and very willing to allow you to access his great power. Jeremiah 33:3 states, "Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and incomprehensible things you do not know," which could mean asking for his power in your life. And number 6, talk to other believers about God's great power available to us, and pray that it will have a snowball effect collectively in the lives of the believers around us. Number 7, remember this isn't the power to get rich and successful, but it's the power to fulfill God's will in our lives to bring glory to him. And number 8, I believe strongly that the main way to bring glory to him is to tell others about his wonderful love for them and to tell them how to have a relationship with him.